Hey guys, I'm back. So, it's time for the next chapter of my mini reviews, and that will be the Indiana Jones movies. Yeah! Right, so, I'm gonna start off right here, and I want to show you guys this cool box set I got on my 16th birthday. It's the Indiana Jones Adventure Collection. It has, like, the first 3 films in the series, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade. So, of course, I'm going to start off with, of course, the first one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Has some pretty cool cover right here. So, yeah. And also on these DVDs right here, they got some really cool little features and stuff. Have a new introduction by Steven Spielberg, who was the director of all the Indiana Jones movies, and George Lucas, who was one of the executive producers. So yeah, and there's some things like photo galleries and storyboards, and it's like a game demo for the Lego Indiana Jones game, the original adventure. So I guess that game takes you through the first 3 films in the series. So there you go. And also on each of these, like the only trailer they show you is like a trailer for this film right here, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. So there you go. So like I said, I'm gonna start off with Raiders of the Lost Ark. Came out in 1981, which was like a year after Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Episode 5 came out. So yeah, and I guess the people that were gonna make these movies weren't quite sure if they wanted Harrison Ford to be playing excuse me, if they wanted Harrison Ford to play Indiana Jones, because he was so recognizable as Han Solo. But ultimately they decided, let's cast him and see how well he does, and ultimately that's what they ended up doing. So yeah, so basically, overall plot of Raiders of the Lost Ark, it introduces us to, of course, the character of Indiana Jones, and it's also a story about finding the Ark of the Covenant, which supposedly is the Ark that holds the 10 Commandments in it. So yeah, and also Indiana and his friends, they also have to locate the Ark before the Nazis do. And of course, the whole Nazi plot, it's only in this movie and in Last Crusade. Excuse me, you don't get the whole Nazi thing in Temple of Doom, and in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, it's more about the Soviets instead of the Nazis. So there you go. And yeah, and the cast is really good. Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones is great. Karen Allen as Marion, she's just really spectacular. Does a good job in this one and in Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And also in the beginning of the movie, you have Alfred Molina there as Indy's friend, supposedly. And let's see who else is in this movie. John Rhys Davies as oh crap, I forget who he played in the first movie and in the third movie, honestly. So yeah, but overall, Raiders of the Lost Ark, great first entry into the series. Overall, it's just really fantastic, and it really is a good film. Oh, excuse me, for the early 80s. I mean, the 80s were a time of great films. I mean, these movies, Back to the Future films, well, the first 2, obviously, and also Star Wars Episodes 5 and 6, and of course, the Elm Street movies, and so on and so forth. So, really, the 80s were a good time for films, and Raiders of the Lost Ark is definitely not an exception. It is a great movie. It's a very good adventure story. There's lots of action, there's comedy, and the chemistry between Indiana and Marion is just really great. But of course, I don't know why they decided to not continue the whole Indiana Marion thing until the 4th film. So there you go. But overall, Raiders of the Lost Ark, great first entry into the franchise. So that's basically all I'll have to say about it. Lots of strengths, zero weaknesses in my opinion. And of course the effects were really good, especially near the end of the movie when the Ark is actually opened. The whole melting of the face scene was really great, and overall just a really, really great movie. And you know, Steven Spielberg is one of my all-time favorite directors. He's directed a lot of my favorite movies, like E.T., for example. Who could forget that movie, you know? But, you know, so overall, Raiders of the Lost Ark, definitely a great first entry into the series. I love it. The story is great. Like I said, lots of strengths, no weaknesses. Just a really, really great movie overall, and definitely one of those great early 80s films. So, that's pretty much all I have to say. So yeah, so stay tuned for part 2. I'll be talking about Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. So, yeah. That's all I have to say. See you guys later. Bye.